Hey everyone, welcome back to another episode of Presley Mania. Before I get started on what we're going to talk about today, I wanted to thank Will Forrester. This just came in the mail not more than 30 minutes ago, and I just unboxed it, and I'm so excited, and I had to share it with all of you. I know some of you are going to be like, oh my gosh, isn't that the most beautiful thing? Look at that handsome man. I'm so proud of it. Will, thank you so very much for sending that to me. I will cherish it. I promise you it's going to go on the wall where I can look at it every single day. This is my office. I office from home. We run a couple of different businesses, and so I'm in here all the time. So that will be something most pleasurable for me to look at. I think I'm going to put it over here on this wall with the other one. And so all of you can enjoy it as well when I do my uploads on my shows. So today we're going to talk about what's going on with the Brigitte Cruz, Priscilla Presley Partners lawsuit against Priscilla. So let's get into it. You ready? Okay. This is what's happening. So there have been about 3 new things uploaded. The first thing that I'll tell you, we'll just get it out of the way, it's the least important, is that they have rescheduled the evidentiary hearing to May 15th, 2024. Priscilla does not want to have to fly in, spend money on an airplane ticket, get a hotel, be there for like this 2-hour evidentiary hearing, which I can't say I blame her for that either. So she's requesting that they do it through a telephone conversation, not like Zoom or something like that. And so I don't know yet. We haven't heard if the judge is going to approve it and if that's going to happen or if she's going to have to show up in person. So it will be interesting to see how all of that transpires. But now to the good stuff. Okay, here we are. Both sides are now requesting documentation from each other. And I have to say that I feel like the documents that Brigitte Cruz, aka Priscilla Presley Partners, because that is the company that they set up together, the stuff she's requesting is really intriguing to me. So let me take a sip of water and we're going to start going through it. Okay, again, just for all of you out there, so you know, I'm not making this stuff up. It'd be a little difficult to make all this stuff up, but these are from the Orange County, Florida court records. If you go to Orange County, Florida, you can search court cases and documents, and you can pull them up. And that's where I have pulled all of this information from. So here's actually a copy of the latest I did. So you know that this is for real. So here we are. So we're going to go over first what Cruz is requesting from Priscilla. There are, I think, like 30 something, no, 27 items that she's requesting that Priscilla give her, or not give her, but provide to the attorneys. So here we go. First thing is she wants all documents or communications relating to or evidencing the hiring of Lynn Walker Wright. Okay, just a quick little refresher. I had to do it for myself because it's been a minute since we've gone through all this. Lynn Walker Wright is the attorney that Priscilla hired, okay? So they're requesting, and not the attorney to battle this suit, but she was the attorney who was instrumental in setting up all of this stuff with Brigitte Cruz for the formations of these new companies, all of that mess. Okay, so they're requesting documents and stuff relating to showing that she hired her. The second thing they're asking is that all documents or communications relating to or evidencing the hiring of the RJS law firm and Brian Malloy Esquire. Third, all documents or communications prepared for Priscilla by Lynn Walker Wright. All documents signed by Priscilla in the presence of Lynn Walker Wright on or about January 8th of 2023. All communications between Presley and Brigitte Cruz concerning, relating to, or evidencing any of the documents that Priscilla signed in the presence of Lynn Walker Wright on or about January 8th of 2023. Does that date ring a bell to you guys? It's somebody's birthday. I'll give you a hint. Okay. All documents or communications between you and Barbara Iverson concerning any of the documents that you, Priscilla, and when I say you, it means Priscilla, signed in the presence of Lynn Walker Wright on or about January 8th. That must have some really good information in it for them to be requesting all this. All documents or communications between you and each of the following persons, and this one is good. Okay, I'm going to say it again. All documents or communications between you and each of the following persons concerning any of the documents that you signed in the presence of Lynn Walker Wright on or about January 8th, 2023, or concerning PPP, Priscilla Presley Partners, your move to Florida, your business in Florida, and or any of the businesses, recollections of Priscilla Presley LLC, virtual recollections of Priscilla Presley LLC, or PBPBK2. That's tongue twister. PBPBK2 LLC, which maintain their principal business offices in Florida. Okay, so before I give you the names of all of these people, you need to understand what they're asking. They're saying that any documents, any kind of communications, whether that be text, phone calls, that type of thing between any of these people that I'm going to list off, that concerned, these conversations concerned what you signed in the presence of the attorney, Lynn Walker Wright, they're asking her to disclose all of that. Whether it be for the PPP, Priscilla Presley Partners Company, or any of those others that I just named off. So you've got, these are the people that they're asking for her communications with. A, John Travolta. B, Michael Lockwood. That's Lisa Marie's ex. C, Brian Malloy Esquire. D, Riley Keough. Y'all know who she is. Lisa's daughter. E, Vicky Hakkinen. F, Beverly Sassoon. G, Navarone Garcia. That's her son. There's another one you'll recognize. H, Jerry Schilling. Another one, Kay Douglas. Yuri Henley. Patsy Presley. I don't know if this is Kia or Kaya. Kia Morgan. Marta Garcia. Francisco Rodriguez. Jack Soden. You recognize that name? Elvis Presley Enterprises, Angie Marchese, Elvis Presley Enterprises, Joel Weinshanker, Elvis Presley Enterprises, David Siegel, and Alyssa Achille. That is a lot of people, y'all. I'm not kidding. As my mom used to say, that's a slew of folks right there. All documents, the next thing they want is all documents related to your travel to Florida in advance of your document signing with Lynn Walker Wright on or about January 8th, 2023. All documents or communications concerning the state of California, franchise tax board, individual, or fiduciary power of attorney declaration that you signed on or about January 8, 2023. All of the documents and communications concerning the formulating, drafting, and signing of the operating agreement and regulations of Recollections of Priscilla Presley, LLC, which you signed on January 8th. Same thing. The next one is the same thing, but for Priscilla Presley Partners. The next is the documents and communications concerning the residential lease that she took out for property that was located in Orlando. And if you want to see the street, I suggest you go and pull the documents. And then they're also asking for all documents and communications, formulating the company, drafting up and signing the operating agreement for the virtual recollections of Priscilla Presley. All documents and communications concerning the waiver of conflict letter that she signed with Lynn Walker Wright. All documents or communications concerning the one or more IRS Form 2848 power of attorney and declaration of representative that Priscilla signed on or about January 8th. All documents or communications concerning the other company, the tongue twister, PBPBK2 LLC. I got it right that time. All documents or communications relating to Priscilla's intention or purported intention to move to Florida. And all documents or communications relating to, evidencing, or concerning Priscilla and any Florida residential realtor or broker. All documents or communications relating to Presley's visits or trips to Florida in the years 2022 through 2024. And all documents or communications to the NIL, which is Name, Image, Likeness Agreement, referred to in the lawsuit. All documents of communications referred to in paragraph 12 of Presley's November 30th, 2023 declaration filed in the lawsuit. And all documents or communications referred to in paragraph 15 of Presley's November 30th declaration of the lawsuit. Okay? And there's more of that. Same thing for a paragraph 16. And due to time, I'm not going to go back and read all that. But if you guys need me to refresh your memories, I'll be happy to. All documents or communications referred to or supporting or evidencing in any way the statements that Priscilla made on November 30th, 2023 in the declaration she filed of the lawsuit. All documents or communications referred to or supporting or evidencing in any way the statements made in Presley's January 11th, 2024 reply declaration filed in the lawsuit. And all documents or communications relating to or evidencing Presley's trips to visits to, or attendance at Mecum, M-E-C-U-M, Mecum Auctions in Florida. And then the last but not least, all documents or communications relating to or evidencing the sale of the surname Presley and the name, image, and likeness rights associated therewith by Elvis Presley Enterprises Incorporated to Authentic Brands Group. So they're asking for a lot of information for Priscilla to provide. Now, my question is, and this is just in my opinion, so remember, this is an opinion-based show, so what I'm saying is strictly my opinion. I'm wondering how much of that she's going to have, or she's going to say, I don't know what you're talking about. Because that has seemed to be her MO for almost everything, you know. I mean, going back all the way to the divorce documents that we're going through. And by the way, I've got a new one that will be coming out really soon for you guys, which is Elvis's deposition. And you don't want to miss that one. But that seems to be what she said. I never received this. I never got that. Well, it sounds to me like copies were provided to her. So if she says, I don't have those, which I think she might, we may have, this may get interesting, and we may have a little bit of an issue. And the responses have not been filed on those yet. So as soon as I get them, I'll be sure and let you know. Now, Priscilla's camp has requested documents from the cruise camp. So let's go over they have not made public yet what Priscilla has requested, but I have the response from Cruise's attorney to the things that they requested. Okay, so I'm just going to go over these in general and tell you what they are. Most of the things that she's requesting are financial, and they have some general objections to the things she's requesting. And they said that they object to the request to the extent that they seek the production of documents protected by the attorney-client privilege, or the work product privilege, or by Florida statutes and Florida rules of civil procedure. So we'll see. We'll see what happens with those. But here are the things that Priscilla's attorney has asked they provide. Okay. All documents and communications pertaining to any accounts, including but not limited to bank accounts opened by PPP or on PPP's behalf. Remember, PPP is Priscilla Presley Partners, and that is the firm that is suing Priscilla Presley. It gets kind of confusing because the names are also similar. And then they're requesting that all bank statements for any account opened by PPP or in PPP's behalf. They're requesting all documents and communications identifying all authorized users or signers for any accounts opened by PPP or PPP's behalf. All agreements or contracts entered into by PPP or on PPP's behalf. And there are responses to all of these. I don't know how they're all going to hold up in court. We'll have to wait and see. All agreements or contracts entered into by PPP or on PPP's behalf requiring Ms. Presley's presence or attendance in Florida. All contracts entered into by PPP or for PPP's benefit. All drafts of any agreement or contract entered into with PPP or pertaining to PPP. All documents or communications relating to PPP's offices or agencies. All documents or communications relating to any properties purchased or leased by PPP on PPP's behalf. All documents and communications relating to the hiring of Miss Lynn Walker Wright Esquire. But according to Priscilla's, or according to what was filed in the court documents, it stated that Priscilla hired her. But apparently, there is some contention on that point because Priscilla's attorneys are asking for the documents and communications relating to the hiring of Miss Lynn Walker Wright. So who knows? I mean, could it be that Brigitte secured her? Possibly. And that Priscilla just said okay. Because Brigitte was, at the time, Priscilla's attorney, in fact, and was running pretty much everything for her personal finances, all of that stuff. So, setting up all of her business things. Yeah, I think that's not out of the realm of possibility on that one. So, like I said, this is going to be an interesting trial. All documents and communications relating to Miss Presley's purported intention to move to Florida. So they obviously think on Priscilla's end that Brigitte has information on that. And Bridgette's attorneys asked for the same thing, didn't they? And all documents and communications relating to the engagement of Kevin Sullivan or Lakeside Realty. All documents and communications relating to Miss Presley's visits or trips to Florida in the years 2022 through 2024. All documents and communications relating to the NIL agreement. All documents and communications regarding the creation of PPP. And all documents and communications regarding PPP's operating agreement and the information contained therein. But again, my argument is she should have been given all of those things, right? All documents and communications relating to any revenue generated by PPP, and all documents and communications relating and are referring to Florida. So, it's almost like, how do I word this? It's like they're kind of asking for the same things, which goes back to what I said earlier. Is Priscilla going to say, I never got that information, so that's why I'm asking for it? You see where I'm going with that? And yet, her name is on every single one of those agreements. And Brigitte, in the original suit that she filed, provided all that documentation. And there are multiple signatures, and Priscilla's name is on every single one of them. So I am not a judge or a jury. It is not up to me to make that decision. But you guys can form your own opinion and put them in the comments below, and I'll look forward to reading them and interacting with y'all. As always, remember you only have one life to live. Live each day to the fullest. See you all, guys. Talk to you next time. Bye, everyone.